Mom, did you sleep well? Me. Humanity. The guy who knows what happened to Old Zealand. Anakin has turned himself into a banana. Padme. Not Anakin. That's impossible. Don't say that. I've seen a hologram of him turning into a banana. He calls himself Bananakin Skywalker. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Before Disney. After Disney. Look how they massacred my boy. Star Wars. Star Wars if Anakin was gay. The Jedi could have simply do a blood test on the members of the Senate in order to find the Sith, since midichlorian count is shown in the blood. Listen here you little crap. You don't like Rey because you can't handle a strong female character. How was the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise Sith legend? If there was only been one Sith since him, and he is the one telling the story, visible confusion. Anakin's the father, isn't he? No. What if I were to say to you Misa being a bad girl? If lightsabers are plasma blades then they shouldn't behave or act like solids, i.e. they'd pass right through one another, and so lightsaber duels couldn't even be a thing. Hence Star Wars is a fantasy, not science fiction. Duel of the Fates stops. I'm too weak, don't kill me. He's weak, I guess Sith are weak, I won't become one. Written and directed by George Lucas. Who are you? I'm Morpheus, Lord of Nightmares. Dream of the Endless. I'm the Sandman. Sand? Padme, take me to the hangar. Clone Trooper, how do you know that's where they went? There are 8 planets in our solar system. 9 planets. That business in 2006 doesn't count. So the training plans of clones was designed by Jango Fett himself. Yup. And the clones were trained since they were a few months old. Yup. So they're the most skilled warriors in the galaxy except Force users. That makes sense to me. So why can like everyone kill them easily? They're just some clones. The Sith return. Send Obi-Wan. The Chancellor is kidnapped. Send Obi-Wan. Killing Grievous would end the war. Send Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's in danger. Send everyone. Keanu Reeves admits he's a lonely guy and says, I don't have anyone in my life. It is critical we send a friend there immediately. Me. Acquaintance. So, I hear you like Star Wars. 5 hours later. And yet we are supposed to just accept that somehow Palpatine returned. When you come back to check on the Chosen One, and he's putting midichlorians into a senator. Obi-Wan Kenobi left the door open for a Mace Windu to come back. If what you've told me is true, you will have gained my trust. Violence is never the answer. Violence is a question. And the answer is yes. When someone sends you a YouTube link and you see that /DQW4, it's a trick. And Best and Hayden Christensen being bullied for the prequels. Millennial and Generation Z prequel fanbase. Name someone more attractive than Dream. I'll wait. Hello there. I can't believe he didn't cry during Titanic. Do men even have feelings? Me enjoying most Star Wars content. Toxic Star Wars fans. When you receive distress calls from the Jedi Temple, but see Anakin leading the 501st inside to protect everyone. POV, it's 2005, and you're trying to defend the prequels. Barbara only allows herself to be depressed for 30 seconds. Is it possible to learn this power? When a dyslexic frog on ketamine and an old man start playing frisbee in the Senate room. John Williams. Me after not seeing Mando and Baby Yoda in a year. Where are they? When you and your friends are deciding where to eat, and you settle for McDonald's. The garbage will do. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman address Deadpool 3 timelines concerns. Somehow, Wolverine returned. Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to eat some brie? Amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong. Luke, I can explain. You got to keep all your limbs, while I had my hand cut off. Just one hand. I had both of mine severed. You guys are getting limbs? Teacher, you can't do this project the night before. Me the night before. I can do this. I can do this. Let me get this straight. You think that The Rise of Skywalker is better than Attack of the Clones? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. October 3rd, 2022. Sam? I'm not very good at telling stories. Captivates a whole village with Star Wars stories. I don't seem to remember ever owning a droid. Am I a joke to you? Gwyneth Paltrow paints body gold, poses nude for 50th birthday photos. DiCaprio, a model who just turned 25. Too old to be in the training. Do or do not. There is no try. What's wrong with trying? Don't try it. Trust me. When your grandkids find your old console and ask who noobslayer_69 is. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Fans after doing the math to figure out how old Bo-Katan is in Mendo. 50 to 60 years old. You look great. Finding out your dad has a huge amount of Star Wars toys and merchandise from his earlier years. Also finding out that he refuses to give any of them to you because you're a girl and Star Wars is for boys. How we see Jedi Master Plo Koon. How Jedi Master Plo Koon sees us. Humans, born in a safe comfy bed alongside their mother. Birds, born in a warm nest high up away from any predators. Turtles, for the Republic. Yoda at 900. Qui-Gon at 60. Grogu at 50. Luke at 53. Anakin at 45. Let me get this straight. You think Solo is a good movie? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Sir, the planet Yavin is blocking our shot of the rebel base. It's a gas giant. The resulting explosion will take out any moon around it. Written and directed by George Lucas. Avatar: The Way of Water said to earn less than Avatar and unlikely to be 2022's biggest movie. James Cameron, you underestimate my power. What happened to me? Obi-Wan. F you, Palpatine. 553780008. It's an older code, sir, but it checks out. They're all over. I'm gonna go help them out. Like when you helped Obi-Wan fight Dooku on Geonosis? Anakin, be careful, you have a sassy Owen on your ship. Pregnant wife, get whatever baby monitor you think is best. I trust your judgment. Me. Jedi Order. Count Dooku. Darth Vader. New this week. Star Wars cats. Obi-Wan, I will not kill Anakin. He's like a brother to me. Yoda, what about the legs? He don't need the legs. Ahsoka, when the clones turned on the Jedi. I don't want to hurt them. Yoda, when the clones turned on the Jedi. Where the fun begins. This is. My mom still hasn't noticed. Jurassic Park should be named Attack of the Clones. Change my mind. If time is money, then an ATM is a time machine. When you get rickrolled, it's an older code, sir, but it checks out. When your girl comes round for Star Wars and chill, but you hear the Duel of the Fates start playing. Marza Meda, with the Jedi dead, what should we do with their temple? Palpatine, I don't care, rent it out or something. Din Djarin on his way to make The Mandalorian season 0.8. Therapist, handsome Anakin and Obi-Wan isn't real, and they can't hurt you. Handsome Anakin and Obi-Wan. Clones when firing at Sith. Cones when firing at Jedi. The person who designed the calendar realizing that Earth's orbit around the sun takes 365 days, 6 hours and 9 minutes, but 364 days could be divided into 13 months of 28 days each. We were on the verge of greatness, we were this close. All prequels, originals, and sequel Star Wars fans. Disney Plus showing how Star Wars can still live on. You may be cool, but you'll never be as cool as Darth Vader riding a TIE fighter. Trying to get your siblings to help you pick out the movie you want at Blockbuster during Family Movie Night 2002. When we get there, I'll give you $20 to say, I've heard Attack of the Clones is good. You spy on kids because you're a creep. I spy on kids to eventually train them to bring balance to the Force. We are not the same. Your date flirting with another girl. You. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? No, neither have I. I was hoping you would tell me. Written and directed by George Lucas. The only almost flawless Star Wars show on Disney Plus is The Mandalorian. There is another. Cad Bane when he hears that Darth Sidious is looking for a bounty hunter to stir up trouble. US military, if we pay for your tuition and give healthcare benefits, will you join? Young men. No. US military, what if we issue armor similar to the clones from Star Wars? Every single freaking man. When you look up and see this on the gym TV. Visible confusion. I boiled them all, and not just boiled them. Mashed them and stuck them in a stew too. Every single one of them. Clones. The Jedi. Order 66. Who would win? Obvious. Anakin when he reads the Bible and realizes the human race literally started off as a pile of sand. I have a job to do. Dooku. I'm a Sith now, what could you possibly teach me? Yoda. As you can see, the more you F around the more you find out. Thank you for watching this video. Tune in at 5 PM British time for a video of changing topic. And at 7 PM for daily juicy memes. Check out my Discord server using the link in the description. Also be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you didn't already.